Hi guys, I'm Lindsay.
And I'm Mike.
This is Disney for Couples, a podcast for kid-free adults who love the most magical theme parks on earth but don't want to hear about family travel because Disney World is no place for kids.
That is so correct, honey.
Today we're continuing our series about talking about unique shops in Walt Disney World. Today we're going to discuss stores in Hollywood Studios and Animal Kingdom. And then we'll probably take like a little break from this topic for a couple episodes and then return to cover Epcot, which is going to be a big episode because we have to talk about not just Epcot proper, but all of the World Showcase shops.
Yeah.
And there are like a million.
There's a ton.
But before we start,
Uh-huh.
we've been doing the podcast long enough that our older episodes are now outdated for a very specific reason. Not that the whole episodes are outdated, but they just came out with some Disney news, and it's made some of our tips that we've given over and over obsolete.
Yeah, stop listening to us.
You can no longer use Disney Springs as a jumping off point to go to the resorts unless you have a reason to go to the resorts. Like,
right, unless you're staying there.
Like unless you're staying there or unless you have a restaurant reservation or like an activity booked.
Right.
We would always suggest going to Disney Springs and then taking the bus to one of the Skyliner hotels to start the Skyliner crawl.
Right.
Or just to like go to Disney Springs and then bounce from there, take a bus wherever you want to like check out. If you wanted to look at a couple resorts, you can't do that now.
I know.
I don't know if you're going to be able to get to the monorail because I guess depending upon if you had to pay for parking or not. I guess you could go to the TTC and get on the monorail to go to one of those three resorts, or you could go to one of the Skyliner stops, like the boardwalk connects to this. But that's actually a good one because you can usually go to the boardwalk because the boardwalk is like an entertainment place. I don't think you usually need a reservation. I guess you could hop on the Skyliner from there and go to the Skyliner resorts. I don't know how you would get to the other resorts though if you didn't have something booked. Mm-hmm. Do you have an you would have to go from a park or the TTC and take the resort bus to the resort.
Yeah,
but then you'd have to pay to park.
Right. Yeah, they figured it out finally.
Boardwalk is probably the only way around that.
Maybe.
Because I'm pretty sure I don't think you have to have anything reserved because the boardwalk, they promoted almost like a Disney Springs, like a nightlife. They might end up doing that same role there.
Maybe. Yeah. It's too bad. I guess we figured at some point something like this would happen. It's like they figured out the shortcut that everybody else figured out.
Yeah, and I always thought of it as like they want you to go to the resorts because exploring the hotels makes you want to stay there.
Of
course.
Mean,
that's why we stayed at the beach club because like we had dinner reservations the first time we ever went to the beach club, but it didn't matter. We fell in love with it regardless of why we were there. And then we like stayed. So I don't know. I don't really know what benefit it is. I don't know if Disney Springs is getting overwhelmed with people parking there and then not actually spending time at Disney Springs, but
maybe
taking advantage of the free parking. They might also be using it as a it could be that people are using it as a workaround to pay for parking.
Maybe.
Like they go to Disney Springs and then take a bus to a resort and then take a bus from the resort to a park, which is a really clunky way to get to a park.
It's clunky and it's like, it's very much to your inconvenience.
Yeah, totally. Yeah, the $30 you pay for parking is way more convenient.
Exactly. Yeah. So
well, anyway, that's not a way to start your Skyliner bar crawl anymore. But there's still, I'm sure there's still ways to figure out how to get on the Skyliner.
Yeah, it stinks.
Okay. So let's get into it.
Let's do it.
We're starting with Hollywood Studios, and we're starting with trivia.
For me.
So this
for my stupid brain.
So not only I know you like doing trivia.
Yep.
But I also thought that this would be a good way to kind of get the lay of the land because we're talking about a lot of Hollywood Studios stores today, We're not talking about a ton of Animal Kingdom stores, mainly because we don't have like as much familiarity with Animal Kingdom.
Right.
But just so everybody has an idea of where different sections of the park are when we call them out, we're going to quiz you on the park layout.
Okay.
Which, this isn't your strongest park.
Nope.
This is my strongest park.
That's right.
What's yours?
Magic Kingdom.
Yeah. Okay. Let me just pull up trivia.
The simple one. The one that's been there since 1971.
The one that's like a circle.
Right.
Okay. Ready?
Yep.
I did this like in sensical order for like how you would walk around the park.
Yep.
Okay. What is the name of the street you start on? The main street, quote unquote, of Hollywood Studios.
Hollywood Boulevard.
Correct. If you take a right off of Hollywood Boulevard and you head toward the Tower of Terror, what is the name of that street?
Sunset Boulevard.
Very good. If you didn't make that right and instead you went a little further on Hollywood Boulevard and then veered right, where are you?
Okay. Are you at the theater?
No.
No.
The theater's like dead in front of you.
Okay. So if you bared to the right at the theater?
Yeah, like around the theater. It's new-ish.
The like Walt Disney Studios
Animation Courtyard.
Well, that's called Walt Disney Studios Lot now.
Okay, but
yeah,
that's what that is.
Okay, yep.
Okay. If you took a left instead of a right at the end of Hollywood Boulevard, so if you didn't go to what I'm calling Animation Courtyard, if you took a left instead, what is the name of that area?
Echo Lake.
Yep. Wow, you're doing... This is because I think I mention it a lot.
No, I know this a lot.
Really?
I know this pretty well.
I had to memorize the layout, I think, at one point because I was writing something for the website and I had to like memorize it.
Yeah.
Okay. You're standing in front of Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway and you want to walk to Star Tours. Which direction do you go is part one of the question. And what's the name of like the path you walk down?
Okay. I think you want to bear right.
Wrong. You're in front of the theater and you want to go to Star Tours.
Oh, Star I don't know why I was thinking of Walt Disney Presents in my head. Okay, so obviously you go left.
Yep.
And the path that you walk down, is that Commissary Lane?
My God, very good. I'm so
you.
impressed. I don't even think I knew the name of that. I thought I was going to have to give you a very basic clue, like the ABC Commissary.
Oh, okay.
Our favorite quick service, by the way.
It's pretty good.
We have an article on the website about that quick service spot.
Yep.
Okay. Now you're standing in front of Runaway Railway again.
Yep.
You've backtracked. But this time you walk down the steps or the ramp that's to your right and you make a left after you go down the steps. Mm-hmm. Where are you? Like what area are you in?
You're near, I don't know the area, but you're near Walt Disney Presents, right?
Uh-huh. Yeah.
And then there's also that like snack stand that's right there. And then there's that Pixar like cutoff area.
You're so close. And Pixar Plaza.
Oh, okay.
That's what that's called.
What is that?
That's what that is. I think there's sometimes a meet and greet. There's like the Jack Num Nums.
I know.
Stand.
But that's before it.
There's like, and then so then what does that lead to if you just kept walking?
Toy Story Land.
Okay, and if you walk all the way through Toy Story Land, where do you end up?
Star Wars, Galaxy's Edge,
on the planet of
Batuu.
So you can get into Galaxy's Edge via Toy Story Land. And your last trivia question, which I know you 100% know, is what is the other way to get to Galaxy's Edge?
The other way to get to Galaxy's Edge is where the old like Muppet Courtyard used to be.
Yep.
So was that Grand Ave or something
I think
like
so.
that?
I don't think it's called that anymore.
Yeah, but the other entrance is over there, entrance exit.
You did a great job.
Thank you.
You didn't get Animation Courtyard, and that's because it's like kind of not
that's
called that.
That's because it's not called that anymore.
It's not called anything on the map, actually.
Really?
Some of the maps from this year, it's Animation Courtyard, and on the app, it wasn't called anything.
Yeah, now it's Walt Disney Studios Lot.
Yeah. And And you didn't get Pixar Place because there's like nothing.
Because it doesn't
it's a
exist.
Nothing burger.
It's a vortex.
Okay. Very good. So now everybody has the layout. So when we say different areas, maybe they'll remember
Maybe.
that.
Just so. Maybe so.
Okay. I'm going to start. I have a couple places to mention, and then we'll throw it over to you.
Go.
Do you remember the night that we were in Hollywood Studios and we were just dying to get like a sweet treat to take home with us? And Hollywood Studios doesn't have a sweet shop like the other parks do.
Yes, I do.
Do you remember where we went into that we found like a little area with sweet stuff?
It was a store, like a regular
store.
Like retail, like merch store.
Do you remember anything about it?
Like
where it was?
On Hollywood?
It was on it's on Sunset Boulevard, but it's at like the end. So it's probably half on Hollywood Boulevard.
Yeah, I don't know.
So our first recommendation, and as a reminder, the series is about places in Walt Disney World where you can get more unique gifts or that you might not think of to go, or like that's going to have different stuff than what you'll find in the big stores like World of Disney, Creations and Epcot and Emporium.
Right.
And again, just like with our Magic Kingdom episode, we're going to mention a lot of shops for Hollywood Studios, and it might seem like you just mentioned them all. We absolutely aren't. There are so many stores in Hollywood Studios. I didn't realize until I had to look at the big list of them. Mm-hmm. And they all sell like very, very similar stuff. And we're very similar stuff. So we're leaving a bunch out.
Oh.
Anyway, if you're dying for something sweet to bring home with you at the end of the day and you're just leaving and you're going to go back to the hotel room and you need something, like we usually need a sweet treat, Beverly Sunset Boutique on Sunset Boulevard has that's where you can get like Rice Krispie treats and
candy,
stuff like that.
Yeah,
some very basic packaged stuff, but like there is,
and it's like a section, right?
It's just like
it's a tiny
wall, part of a wall.
Yeah.
Yeah. But we had to like ask to figure out. We had to ask a few people who worked there. I think like in the park, where could we go? And they pointed us there. So that's kind of like a half suggestion just for sweet stuff. Celebrity 5 and 10 is a store on, I believe it's on Hollywood Boulevard. They have kitchen and home decor there. I have noticed that sometimes when we go and like a lot of the time, especially the past several trips, they haven't changed the home collection that they have at like
World of
all
Disney.
of the big stores. The home collection has not changed in a long time.
I feel like the home collection at World of Disney hasn't changed for 3 years.
Yeah, I'm not sure why. I don't know if it's just now they're like standard collection. But I've noticed at Celebrity 5 and 10 in Hollywood Studios that they do sometimes have more unique kitchen and home decor that maybe you're not going to find it nowhere else. Maybe you're not going to find it anywhere else. But I have noticed when I've kept my eyes open for stuff for the home that I haven't been able to find, I tend to like the stuff that's there. So go in and check it out.
Okay. So I'm going to mention Jessie's Trading Post, which is over in Toy Story Land. It's actually, I mentioned this the last episode with Pirates of the Caribbean, where there's like a feed out gift shop. So you get off the attraction and you have no choice but to walk through the gift shop. It's the same deal with Toy Story Mania. So if you're on that ride and you're shooting around, having a good time, when you get off, you're going to go through Jessie's Trading Post. It's a very small gift shop.
Yeah, it's small.
It's very, very small, but it has a lot of very unique Toy Story merchandise. So if you're looking for your Woody this or your Buzz that, and you can't find exactly what you're looking for over at World of Disney or even in the Emporium, like this is definitely the place to go.
Yeah, I've gotten 2 sweatshirts because they don't just have stuff for kids; they have stuff for adults. And I've gotten 2 sweatshirts, one at the one in Disney World and one at the Toy Story Midway Mania. That's what the ride is
DCA.
there. In
DCA.
Yeah, that's not in Disneyland?
No.
Okay. I got 2 sweatshirts there, grown-up sweatshirts, and I love them. And I don't remember really seeing them anywhere else in the park. So if you're a Toy Story fan, that's where you want to go.
It's a good gift shop. And also, too, if you just want to go to the gift shop, you can. It's a little, awkward to get there. You basically have to walk the exit path for Toy Story Mania in reverse.
Right.
And then that'll just lead you into the gift shop.
Okay. Once Upon a Time on Sunset Boulevard is my favorite store in Hollywood Studios. This reminds me of Uptown Jewelers and Magic Kingdom. I have noticed that they have a lot of clothing that you're not going to easily find anywhere else. That's where I found my like comic strip looking denim jacket that I don't think I had seen anywhere else in the park, maybe except for the clothing section of the Co-op Marketplace in Disneyland.
Yeah, like in the back.
They have some stuff that's a little more unique. This is also, there's like 2 different parts to this store, but half of it is fine jewelry. So they'll have the nicer jewelry collections, watches, Pandora, again, just like Uptown Jewelers. And then they also have like the more budget friendly Disney jewelry.
Yeah.
But I love this store. If you want like to look at apparel that maybe you're not going to see everywhere else, or you want to get something a little bit different, that's where I always go.
And if you're anything like me, it's one of the longer stores in Walt Disney World, literally by like width. So if you're struggling with like a heat issue, you need to walk around and be
by length, you mean? Like it takes a long time to it's nice. It's a nice place to duck into.
It's a nice cool off.
Yeah.
All right, so now I'm gonna talk about the Rock Around. It's called Rock Around the Shop. This is the new Muppets gift shop. So recently the Muppets have completed their takeover of Rock and Roller Coaster, and we love it. And we were talking about this, like, you and I, that like the gift shop that used to be there for Rock and Roller Coaster when it was themed to Aerosmith was like, I don't know, they couldn't figure it out. Like, I'm pretty sure I remember there being some kind of like Star Wars insert yourself into a picture, like they just couldn't figure it out. So, but now, man, the Muppets gift shop is the coolest, cutest, funnest. Oh, I love it. I love it. I love it. It's such a great gift shop. And the cool thing about it is that they are treating the Muppets like the rock stars that they are. So like all of the merch is like rock and roll Muppets. I love it.
Yeah, it's
I love
very
it. I love
themed to the roller coaster.
Yep. Everything that you could think of, be it mugs or shirts,
bags.
Yep, they have it all.
Yeah, it's great. I was really hoping that they would have a great gift shop because I loved the Muppet gift shop.
Yeah, the stage, what was it called?
I don't know.
Stage something.
I don't remember.
26 or...
Yeah, but the gift shop that they used to have for Muppet Vision 3D,
right,
I loved. I bought like many Christmas gifts there for people in my life over the years. And when you and I went, the very first time we went, which was during COVID, I was so excited to go there, and it was closed and it never reopened.
I know.
And it was a really great gift shop.
And this is another, so the Rock Around the Shop gift shop, this is another one where it's a feed out. So when you ride Rock and Roller Coaster starring the Muppets, when you get off, you have to go through the gift shop. And you can also, like I was saying with Toy Story Mania, you can walk the exit path in reverse. So when you walk, if you're coming down Sunset Boulevard and you take a left to go towards the ride, if you just walk past the Swedish Chef food cart that's over there now, if you walk past that, that's the, like, where you're supposed to be walking off the ride, but you can walk in that way. I
had no idea that's
it's
where
like,
we were.
Yeah,
like,
it's like a weird...
Even when we walk out, I don't think I register where we are.
That's the magic for you.
I don't think you give me a map and a compass, and I don't think I could find my way into that gift shop from the outside.
Yep.
I have to look for it next time.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to speed my way through the Star Wars stores.
Yeah, there's a lot.
There are so many. There are a lot of places to get Star Wars merch all over Disney World, but Hollywood Studios, especially because of Galaxy's Edge. So I'm just going to speed through these. If you want Star Wars merch, these are the places to go. You're going to see a lot of repeat stuff, but you're also going to see some more unique items that you can only get in one place or another.
Let's hear them.
So in Galaxy's Edge, there are the following stores: Black Spire Outfitters, Creature Stall. Black Spire Outfitters is one. Creature Stall is another. Doc Ondar's Den of Antiquities is another one. Go into this gift shop even if you don't intend to do any shopping. It's excellent. The theming is great, and there's a big moving animatronic of Doc Ondar, who's like the antiquities dealer. It's weird. It's very, very cool. At the Droid Depot, you can build your own droid if you want to do that. There's something called First Order Cargo in Galaxy's Edge. There's another place called Resistance Supply. Some of these might be like kiosks, and some of them are going to be actual stores. You can build lightsabers in Savvy's workshop. And then outside of Galaxy's Edge, there's Tatooine Traders, which is in Echo Lake. It's the Star Tours gift shop. It's where we took cover last time when we were stuck in the storm. Yep. And then there's the Toydarian Toy Maker, which is in, I believe, I'm sorry, I did that out of order. This is in Galaxy's Edge. Do you remember when we were in Disneyland and we were looking for a gift for your dad? Yeah. And we just couldn't find anything that was like different enough. And then we found that little stall. This is the Disney World version of that. They have some really cute, unique toys and gifts that look a little different. They look kind of handmade. Yeah. You might not find them anywhere else. So if you're looking for something a little bit different, go there. Right. And then you can also get Star Wars gear in Keystone Clothiers on Hollywood Boulevard. It's not a Star Wars shop, but they have Star Wars stuff, and they also have like Marvel stuff.
Well, those are cool. Alrighty. So now we're going to move on to a very cool gift shop at Hollywood Studios. It's called Tower Hotel Gifts. And again, we call this a feed out. So when you ride the Tower of Terror, this is the official Tower of Terror gift shop. So you get off the ride and you walk the exit queue and you'll be in the shop. There's really cool stuff here. This is like some of the most, I don't know, like fun, spooky Disney World theming for merchandise, and they have everything. I mean, shirts and spirit jerseys and bags and mugs and Dasani and what have you.
Not themed Dasani,
right,
just regular.
Right.
Although, we should quickly mention they have themed sodas and waters in Galaxy's Edge.
Oh, yes.
And we have a sticker.
We do have the sticker.
That's the soda bottles.
And a magnet, right?
Yep, and a magnet. Yep, go shopping.
So, the Tower of Terror gift shop is cool, and they'll also sell like haunted merch, excuse me. They'll sell Haunted Mansion merchandise here, like a little bit of Nightmare Before Christmas. So it's kind of like a flex space for the Disney spookies if you're looking for that kind of stuff.
Yeah, it's mostly Tower of Terror gifts.
Right.
They also have those things you just mentioned. And there's a little section in the back
I love
corner
the little section.
That's like creepy art. So some of it is stuff you could find in like an Art of Disney, but it's just creepy stuff.
Yes.
So it'll be like the postcards or the canvases of like the girls that are a little scary looking, cartoonish with the big eyes, that kind of a thing.
Yeah.
I love this gift shop. It's changed through the years. I remember going with my brother years ago, and it was very hotel-like.
Yeah.
It was like going into a hotel gift shop where you could get themed stuff to the hotel. You could get like a Tower of Terror robe. You could get a door hanger or a bell or towels or slippers.
They still have a lot of that stuff.
They still have some of that stuff. It's definitely become more cartoony. They've added some like characters
like
into
Mickey and Goofy and stuff.
Yeah. So it used to be even more
creepier.
Unique. But I'm betting that a lot of people didn't buy that stuff.
Right.
It's really, really cute. Okay. That wraps up Hollywood Studios stores. Before we move on to Animal Kingdom, I already mentioned the magnet. So we have a magnet and a sticker that are the Galaxy's Edge soda bottles, which are very unique looking. We have the design is the Sprite bottle and the Coke bottle with the like our version of the language.
The script.
Which might be the real language that we're really not really not technically supposed
Yeah,
to use.
it's okay. It's okay. We don't know what we're doing.
I mean, it's all made
We're
up.
so innocent over here.
But we also have a Hollywood Studios bundle of 12 stickers. And when you buy our bundles, they're discounted. And the stickers in there pay homage to Runaway Railway, Galaxy's Edge, Tower of Terror, the upcoming Monsters, Inc. section.
Oh, yeah.
So the link is in the show notes. I didn't put the Galaxy's Edge soda bottles in the show notes, but you just go to our shop and just type in soda bottles. Yeah. So if I don't remember to put it in there, that's what you do.
Okay.
Okay. Let's move on to Animal Kingdom.
What would be your Animal Kingdom, like, sound? Like you're walking into Animal Kingdom.
I feel very relaxed there. Did you want me to make an animal sound?
Obviously.
I don't want to.
Yep.
But because the only animal sound I can make is a cow.
It's so good, though.
I do a very good moo.
Please,
no,
for me.
No.
Okay.
But they don't, like, that's not one of the animals represented there. So I'm just going to say I find Animal Kingdom very relaxing. So I would let out a big sigh.
Okay.
You would let out a scream if we saw Divine.
And this is what Divine sounds like.
I love Divine. I think that is the most beautiful, unique character that they have.
She can burn in hell.
You hate it. Oh my God. The character, not the person.
Yeah, not the human being behind the garb.
I don't know if we can say that on. I guess you can.
We're trying.
No, I mean, like, literally, I don't know if we're allowed to say
Yeah,
that.
we'll figure it out if we get flagged.
All right. Are you done?
Yep.
Okay. In general, the merchandise you can find in Animal Kingdom cannot be found anywhere else. So this is true for the generic gift shops as well as the more specific ones. We are not very familiar with the Animal Kingdom gift shops. We're not very familiar with Animal Kingdom. It's our least visited park for us.
Yeah, we
love it.
Yeah, I also can't map it out whenever we go, and I'm like, all right, this is the time.
Enormous.
This is the time I'm gonna know
so
it.
Big.
I just can't.
But it's we skipped it on a few trips, and then I think the first time we ever went there together it rained all day, and we just didn't have an opportunity to experience it. We have made a point the last 2 or 3 times we've gone to Disney World to really take in Animal Kingdom as much as we can. So we're slowly building up our expertise, but this is going to be a quick section because we don't want to really suggest stores that we don't know about. I have a few honorable mentions, but
we're gonna do some foot-based research. So the next, we'll do a follow-up where we can really recommend even deeper cuts for Animal Kingdom.
So we're most familiar with Discovery Trading Company and Island Mercantile, which are both shops on Discovery Island. Discovery Island is the part that you walk into. It's the main hub of the park. After the entrance, although that's a long walkway from the
parking lot
where you scan in to Discovery Island. But Discovery Island is when you're looking at the tree in front of you. That's where you are. Mm-hmm. Discovery Trading Company and Island Mercantile are what I think of as just the 2 big gift shops in Animal Kingdom. But unlike the big gift shops in the other parks, like we mentioned, there's a lot of really great and really unique stuff that you can only find in Animal Kingdom. Mm-hmm. So go there. It's also a great place to duck into if you're hot.
Right.
But go there.
Yep.
I'm going to talk really quickly about Windtraders, which is the Pandora gift shop.
That we bought something from that is somewhere in this apartment.
I know. It's that little model. That's so cute.
Yep.
Windtraders is the Pandora gift shop. So it's Avatar themed.
Uh-huh. And what's it a feed out from? We love our feed outs.
Flight of Passage.
That's right.
But very easy to get into if you're not getting off Flight of Passage. It's right by that little bar stand that we found last time we were there that we loved. It's to the left. It reminds me a little bit of the Expedition Everest gift shop because it has kind of that traveler vibe.
The explorer vibe.
Yeah. Yeah. There's that whole column in the middle of the store with just the backpacks on it that I stood there and looked at for a little while because I was like, are those for sale? And then we realized they were
I thought that
fake
too.
dirty.
Yeah.
it's just a cool gift shop. Like, it's cool to go into. There's a little area where they like have like an interaction thing with kids. That's cute. Yeah, I mean, I don't know that much about it, but like that's the Pandora gift shop.
Right.
So if you want Pandora stuff, that's where to go. There's a little kiosk in Pandora too, but Windtraders is like the gift shop.
Right, right.
Now you get to talk about
the fun one.
My favorite gift shop in all of Disney property.
Yeah. So it's called Serka Zong Bazaar. This is the Expedition Everest gift shop. This is another case of the feed outs. So you ride the ride, Expedition Everest, and when you get off, you have to walk through the gift shop. And oh my God, it's just so fun and cool. And it's like very, man, they just like channeled all of the best parts of the Yeti, like the creature, and they turned it into like a pop culture sensation. The sweatshirts are awesome. We got your dad that hatch a Yeti from a cup of water kit.
Yep, that they cared for like a little baby bird.
Right. Yeah, it's awesome. If you love Expedition Everest, and if you're into like Disney has like a weird history with Yetis and Sasquatch, you know, dating back to like the Matterhorn bobsleds in Disneyland. So if you're into that like mythos of the Disney Yetis, this is the place to buy stuff for it.
Yeah, I usually have to like make myself only buy one thing. Some of my favorite souvenirs that I've gotten from Disney World have been from that gift shop. Also, here's a great tip. I found this out the hard way because when we were in Disney World last time, when we were there on one of our longer trips,
3-weeker,
it was quite it was chilly a lot of the days, which we really loved. But we made the mistake one day, or I made the mistake one day, of only wearing a sweatshirt into the park because it was chilly. It had been chilly the whole time. It was like we had watched everybody leaving the hotel and they were all in sweatshirts. So I wore a sweatshirt into the park and I got pretty hot walking around Animal Kingdom.
Yeah.
And I needed a t-shirt.
Right.
And the Expedition Everest gift shop shirts, many of them are made from performance material.
Right.
So unlike a regular Disney t-shirt that's cotton, that's not going to help you stay cool, you can get performance shirts there. So whether that's just the kind of shirt you like to buy or you need one on vacation and you don't know where to go and you don't want to go, you know, off property to a store or something, that's a great place to get stuff like that. Many of the shirts there were like that.
Good idea.
Yeah, I like that kind
pointer,
of extra theming where it's like outdoor adventure-y, and even the clothing is like kind of what you would wear, you know?
I have a question for you.
Yep.
Are there lockers in Animal Kingdom?
There are lockers in Animal
Where
Kingdom.
are they?
I believe there are 2 locker banks. I know that one is kind of like right after you scan in, like right by the entrance. But actually, we have an article that tells you where all the lockers are in all of the parks with maps, and like we pointed out.
I know, but I can't read.
No, but if anybody is curious about that, I believe Animal Kingdom is one of the parks that has 2 banks, just like Epcot has 2. And I will put the link to that article in the show notes because it's a helpful article.
Yeah.
We have a little series of like kind of those need to know things. We have one about where to go for lost and found, security, how to get the security check marks.
Yeah, because I was thinking when we were talking about the Expedition Everest gift shop, like if you walked in with a bunch of stuff already, like, and you bought stuff there, like a bunch of stuff, like where would you put it?
Yeah. Yep. There's lockers. There's lockers in every park. There's not lockers. I don't believe there are any in Disney Springs.
I don't think so.
But if I'm wrong, I know that I will have it in the article.
Right.
But yeah, I think because Animal Kingdom is so big that's one. And usually in the parks, if you're looking for any kind of service like that, if you're looking for security, or like the baby center or something like that, the baby center, you can go in as an adult. You can get like, if you forgot some kind of essential, you can go into the baby center and see if they have it that you can buy, like deodorant or something like that. I just saw somebody posting about that too on like
Reddit or something
on Instagram.
Oh,
But most of that stuff is going to be after you scan in at the front of the park. So like in Hollywood Studios, the lockers are at the front of Hollywood Boulevard to your right.
It makes sense.
Yeah, in Epcot, they're like just past Spaceship Earth. Magic Kingdom, they're right before you even pass under the railroad. In an Animal Kingdom, I believe they're right after you scan in that like walkway.
Ah, all right.
So I have a few honorable mentions before we wrap up. Now, we have not gone to any of these places, but they do offer stuff that's a little different. So I didn't want to skip mentioning them.
Good idea.
And I trust Disney and Animal Kingdom to have like great stuff. So the Yak and Yeti restaurant has its own market.
Like in the restaurant?
Yeah.
Okay.
And you can get like housewares, accessories, and like gifts like that there.
Ah.
There's a store called the Mombasa Marketplace, and this is where you can find imports from Africa.
Okay.
And they have clothing, crafts, toys, art. It said wine online, which
interesting.
Yeah, cool. I don't know if that's accurate, but it said it on the Disney website.
Or good. Yep.
And if you want sweets, there is Zuri's Sweets Shop.
Is Zuri's Sweet Shop, like for what you researched, is that like the stuff that you could get at World of Disney, or is it more unique?
I'm not sure.
Okay.
I didn't see a menu.
Uh-huh.
I tried to see, there wasn't a menu like on the shop page.
Uh-huh.
I think it might be a little more unique from what I've seen on Instagram, but I'm really not sure. If anybody knows, like, I'd love to know. Also, my favorite Starbucks is here. So all of the parks and Disney Springs have Starbucks locations.
Right.
Creature Comforts is what the Starbucks is in Animal Kingdom, and it's really cool looking.
Yes, it is.
It's really, really nice.
Yep.
That's it.
Yeah.
We're all done. World Showcase is going to take a long time when we get to that one.
Yeah, this was the easy one.
So thanks so much for listening, guys.
Yep. Check out DisneyForCouples.com for articles, downloads, and more. And shop for Disney Parks themed waterproof stickers at magicalstickershop.com or on Etsy at Magical Sticker Store.
In addition to linking to the products we've mentioned, we did put a few links to Disney, Hollywood Studios, and Animal Kingdom articles that we have on the blog. We put those links in the show notes. I'm going to add the links for the stuff we talked about here so you can access that too. If you have a second to leave us a rating or review, that would mean a lot to us.
Right.
If you have a comment or a question or anything, get in touch with us at hello@disneyforcouples.com. And remember to stay young at heart, like Walt would want.
Thanks, guys.
Bye.
Bye.